10 baby products that contain hidden cancer-causing ingredients, making you and your child sick. Cancer risk is not usually caused by one dramatic exposure. In medicine, we look at cumulative risk, small amounts, repeated daily, over time. Infants are uniquely vulnerable because early life exposures can permanently alter biological pathways. Many carcinogens don't cause immediate symptoms, which is why they are often overlooked. Parents trust labels like gentle, pediatrician tested, and hypoallergenic, but those terms are largely unregulated. What matters is chemistry, not marketing. The goal here is awareness, not panic. Once you understand the patterns, you can reduce exposure without drastic lifestyle changes. Here are 10 baby products that put you and your baby at risk of cancer. 1. Baby powders, talc-based. Talc-based baby powders have raised concern in oncology due to potential asbestos contamination, a known human carcinogen. Talc and asbestos often occur together underground, making contamination possible during mining. When baby powder is applied, fine particles can become airborne and inhaled by infants. These asbestos fibers can lodge deep in lung tissue and persist for decades. Long-term exposure is associated with mesothelioma, lung cancer, and ovarian cancer. Infants are especially vulnerable because their lungs are still developing and their clearance systems are immature. Cancer risk is cumulative and may not appear until much later in life. From a prevention standpoint, this exposure is considered avoidable. Several major cosmetic companies have faced lawsuits and recalls over asbestos-contaminated talc baby powders. While some brands now claim reformulation, regulatory oversight varies widely. Talc-based powders are still sold in some markets with inconsistent quality control. A safer alternative is cornstarch-based baby powder, which does not carry asbestos risk. Products clearly labeled talc-free significantly reduce this concern. Many pediatric experts also question whether powder is needed at all. Eliminating talc entirely is the most conservative medical recommendation. 2. Baby wipes. Baby wipes can contain hidden carcinogenic contaminants, such as formaldehyde-releasing preservatives and 1,4-dioxane. Formaldehyde is a known carcinogen linked to leukemia and nasopharyngeal cancer. It may be released slowly from preservatives like DMDM-hydantoin, even when not listed directly. 1,4-dioxane is a probable human carcinogen formed during manufacturing. Wipes are used repeatedly on highly absorbent skin, especially in the diaper area. Infant skin is thinner and more permeable than adult skin. Daily, long-term exposure raises cumulative cancer risk concerns. Independent testing has detected these chemicals in wipes sold by multiple mass-market brands. Labels such as gentle or sensitive are not regulated and can be misleading. Fragranced wipes are more likely to contain undisclosed chemical mixtures. Safer options include wipes labeled formaldehyde-free, 1,4-dioxane-free, and fragrance-free. Plain cotton cloths with warm water remain the safest choice. Some newer brands use short ingredient lists with third-party safety certifications. Reducing wipe use when possible further lowers exposure. 3. Baby shampoos and washes. Many baby shampoos and body washes contain carcinogenic contaminants such as 1,4-dioxane and cocamide DEA. Cocamide DEA is classified as a possible human carcinogen in animal studies. 1,4-dioxane can be present even in products marketed as mild or tear-free. Synthetic fragrances may include undisclosed carcinogens or endocrine disruptors. These products are often used daily. Warm bath water increases skin absorption, and babies may ingest small amounts. Over time, this creates cumulative chemical exposure. Regulatory and independent testing has found these contaminants in widely sold baby wash brands. Because 1,4-dioxane is a byproduct, it is rarely listed on labels. Some companies have reformulated, but others still use older surfactants. Safer alternatives include fragrance-free products certified to exclude ethoxylated ingredients. Minimal ingredient cleansers reduce risk. For many infants, plain warm water is sufficient. Limiting soap use to visibly soiled areas further minimizes exposure. If this information has helped you so far, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss future evidence-based health breakdowns. Sharing this could help another parent avoid a risk they never knew existed. 4. Baby lotions and creams. Baby lotions often contain parabens, which are endocrine-disrupting chemicals linked to hormone-related cancers in research. Some also include petrolatum that may be contaminated with polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons if poorly refined. PATs are known carcinogens associated with skin, lung, and bladder cancers. Lotions stay on the skin for long periods, increasing exposure time. Infant skin absorbs chemicals more readily than adult skin. Daily use compounds exposure over months or years. Early life hormonal disruption is a key oncologic concern. Many widely sold baby lotions have historically used parabens or petroleum-based ingredients. While some brands now label products paraben-free, formulations vary. Fragranced lotions typically carry higher risk. Safer alternatives include plant-based lotions with certified organic ingredients. Products labeled petroleum-free and PAH-free are preferable. Simple oils like cold-pressed coconut or olive oil can be effective moisturizers. Using lotion only when needed further reduces exposure. 5. Plastic baby bottles and sippy cups. Plastic baby bottles and sippy cups may leach bisphenols and phthalates, both endocrine-disrupting chemicals. BPA is well known, but substitutes like BPS and BPF show similar estrogen-like effects. Endocrine disruption is linked to increased lifetime cancer risk. Heat significantly increases chemical leaching during warming or sterilization. Infants ingest these chemicals directly while feeding. Early hormonal interference can alter long-term development. This makes feeding products a high-priority exposure source. Many brands advertise BPA-free products while still using alternative bisphenols. These substitutes are less studied and not necessarily safer. Independent testing has detected estrogenic activity in some BPA-free plastics. Safer alternatives include glass bottles with silicone sleeves or stainless steel containers. Medical-grade silicone nipples are preferable. Avoid heating plastic whenever possible. Moving away from plastic offers the most reliable risk reduction. 6. Baby food, jarred and packaged. Commercial baby foods have been found to contain arsenic, lead, cadmium, and mercury. Arsenic is a known human carcinogen linked to skin, lung, and bladder cancers. Rice-based baby foods are especially prone to arsenic accumulation. Heavy metals enter food through soil and water. Infants consume these products during critical developmental stages. Chronic low-level exposure is the main concern. Cancer risk increases with cumulative intake over time. Government testing and reports have identified heavy metals in products from multiple major brands. This includes both organic and non-organic lines. Labels do not disclose heavy metal levels. Safer alternatives include homemade baby food and greater dietary variety. Limiting rice-based cereals reduces arsenic exposure. Some newer brands voluntarily test and publish results. Rotating grains is a practical prevention strategy. 7. Disposable diapers. Disposable diapers may contain dioxins, highly potent carcinogens formed during chlorine bleaching. Dioxins are linked to cancers, such as non-Hodgkin lymphoma. These chemicals are persistent and bioaccumulative. Diapers are worn for long periods in warm, moist conditions that increase absorption. Added fragrances introduce additional chemical exposure. The diaper area has highly permeable skin. Chronic contact during infancy raises long-term health concerns. Many major diaper brands have reduced chlorine bleaching, but trace dioxins may remain. Fragrance diapers increase chemical load. Safer alternatives include fragrance-free, unbleached disposable diapers. Cloth diapers eliminate this exposure when washed properly. Some brands now advertise chlorine-free processing. Parents must balance convenience with long-term risk reduction. From a prevention perspective, minimizing dioxin exposure is advisable. 8. Baby mattresses and sleep products. Baby mattresses often contain flame retardants such as PBDEs and organophosphates. These chemicals are associated with cancer risk and endocrine disruption. Infants spend many hours sleeping in direct contact with mattresses. Off-gassing releases chemicals into the breathing zone. PBDEs have been linked to liver and thyroid cancers. Early exposure can have long-lasting biological effects. Dust accumulation increases ingestion risk. Testing has found flame retardants in many conventional crib mattresses. These chemicals are often not disclosed on labels. Safer alternatives include mattresses made from natural latex, wool, or cotton without chemical flame retardants. Certifications for low emissions are helpful indicators. Non-toxic mattress covers further reduce exposure. Proper ventilation also helps limit off-gassing. 9. Pacifiers and teething toys. Some pacifiers and teething toys contain nitrosamines and phthalates. Nitrosamines are strongly carcinogenic compounds formed during rubber processing. Infants suck and chew on these products for extended periods. Saliva and heat increase chemical release. Phthalates are linked to endocrine disruption and cancer risk. Frequent use leads to cumulative exposure. This makes oral products an important risk source. Testing has identified nitrosamines in certain rubber pacifiers and phthalates in soft plastic toys. Safer options include medical-grade silicone pacifiers and teethers. Products labeled nitrosamine-free and phthalate-free reduce risk. Harder silicone designs leach fewer chemicals. Replacing worn items is important. Limiting non-essential use further lowers exposure. 10. Baby clothing and blankets. Baby clothing may contain formaldehyde and azo dyes used in textile processing. Formaldehyde is a known carcinogen linked to blood cancers. Some azo dyes can break down into carcinogenic aromatic amines. Infants have prolonged skin contact with clothing and blankets. Heat and moisture increase chemical transfer. Repeated washing reduces, but may not eliminate residues. Continuous exposure makes cumulative dose relevant. Testing has found these chemicals in mass-produced baby clothing, particularly imports. Labels rarely disclose chemical treatments. Safer alternatives include organic cotton clothing with low chemical certifications. Washing all new clothing before use significantly reduces residue. Undyed or lightly dyed fabrics are lower risk. Breathable, simple materials are preferable. Reducing textile chemical exposure is a practical preventive step. If this video helps you better protect your child's health, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss future evidence-based health breakdowns. Sharing this information could help another parent avoid risks they never knew existed. Knowledge is prevention.